Coming next only on Fortminorproject, I will be giving my thoughts and opinions, how I feel about Money in the Bank, and giving my picks and predictions. What are your picks and predictions? Be sure to leave them down below in the comment box. And with that being said, you guys know what's coming up next. That's right, roll that damn intro. Alright, so I think it's a given that Money in the Bank is one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year. And even though going into the go-home show, I thought Raw was going to be an awesome show. And boy, was I hella wrong about that. And that was probably one of the worst shows that I've ever seen in a while. And I wasn't expecting it to be that bad, but it was. And we did have some good things on that Raw, and the rest just completely sucked. I didn't really care for it, nor was I really paying attention all that much. But going into for Money in the Bank, it looks like the pay-per-view might be as good, and it might be able to surprise us. And hopefully it'll be good as Destination X was this past Sunday. I'm not really too sure about that, if WWE can step up their pay-per-view game as well, like TNA has been doing as of late. But I am still looking forward for the pay-per-view. I'm not really too sure if I'm going to be watching or not. I got family coming on in over, and we're going to be hanging out and everything, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to make it to the pay-per-view pre-show, which will be happening this Sunday at 3 p.m. for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view pre-show, which I will be there hopefully. If not, most likely I will be there with you guys in the chat box and interacting with you guys. Of course, we got the host Simon Michael HD, the Boston Fan 79, John Ferrara, and as well a whole lot more coming into the pay-per-view pre-show, so you guys need to be there. It's a great show, I guarantee it, and I will do my best to be there. If not, I will be there somehow, and we'll see where that goes. And if anything happens, then I'll be sure to let the guys know on Twitter, and we'll see where that goes. And maybe I'll still be able to watch Money in the Bank, since I might actually be going to the beach that day for the day, and I don't know if I'll make it in time, so I might have to watch Money in the Bank around Monday or something like that when I get the time to. Alright, so kicking things off for the first match is going to be for the pre-show match, and with this one makes absolutely no fucking sense, and this one's not even for the tag team championships. And with this one we got Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, who we haven't seen in a hell of a long time, and who's recently returned, so I don't know the story about R-Truth and why he hasn't been really wrestling as of late, and Kofi Kingston has been merely doing the in-ring work and has been showing up more, so I don't know what the hell is going on there. But Camacho and Hunico will actually be tag teaming against them, and this was not for the tag team championship. So with this, since the primetime players are the #1 contenders, I don't know why WWE hasn't made this a tag team championship matchup for Money in the Bank, but to have this match on the pre-show, in which where I don't remember having the pre-show even being on the DVD as well, even though some of the pre-show matches have been not too bad, and I don't expect a whole lot out of them. But this one with the tag team match, even though it doesn't make sense to have this match on there, and the tag team championships should be on the line, maybe they will, I doubt it though. But with this, it should be a good match, even though this should be, with this match anyway, should be on the main card. But it is what it is, and with this, it could go either way with me. I don't mind Camacho wrestling. I think he's a decent wrestler, and I like that they're showcasing him more often alongside with Hunico, and when they're in the tag team, I don't mind it, and I think they're good as a tag team, and that's good that they're showing them as a team, besides Camacho being that manager for Hunico and helping him get the win in some matches. So, with that being said, I do got Kingston and R-Truth coming out on top, and they're looking to face the primetime players and Titus O'Neil and Darren Young. So I would expect that match maybe to happen at SummerSlam, since it's not going to be happening at Money in the Bank. And I do see the tag team champions getting the win here and looking to face Darren Young and Titus O'Neil whenever that may be, maybe later on in the night for Money in the Bank, but who knows. That's what I'm going with that tag team match right there. Now with the next match we got here is for one of the Money in the Bank ladder matches, and this one, can't really call it a Money in the Bank ladder match. This is a 4-way ladder match to me in my personal opinion. With this we got the Big Show taking on Kane, taking on John Cena, and Chris Jericho all in this match. Now within the recent weeks I thought people were going to qualify or somehow get into a qualifier match to go into the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Raw side, but that's not the case. But this time we got a Fatal 4-way match, and even though I'm not really going to shit on this match, I think it's going to be a good match with these 4 guys, and within recent weeks we've seen trends like Cena should be WWE Champion and he should not be WWE Champion, and this is his first ladder match for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and this one, like I said, I think it'll be good, and I'm going to give this one a chance. And with this, I'm kind of on both sides of this, with Cena should be WWE Champion and should he not be. And with this, I don't really want to see a long title reign if John Cena does get the WWE Championship and wins the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. But if he does win, which I do think he does deserve this win, and he hasn't really been in for a WWE Championship match, even though we've seen him basically lose and putting people over and stuff like that as of late. So with that, he hasn't really been in the title picture all that long, so having him being in the championship title picture again, hopefully it won't be a long one, and I really don't want to see a John Cena long title run. If it's going to be a short one, then hey, that's perfectly fine by me. If he does win, I'm not going to be pissed off about it either. I think it'll still be a well-deserved win personally for me, for John Cena winning this match and for his first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. But as my main pick, I do have Chris Jericho as my backup here, and if Kane does win, I wouldn't mind that either. He's a 2010 Money in the Bank ladder match winner, and he went on to win the World Heavyweight Championship. If Big Show wins, I guess it would be pretty cool, and I know Big Show's looking to have his proper win this time and looking to be champion. Chris Jericho hasn't really won any matches lately, so he is in for a win. And even if he goes on tour with Fozzy and helps out his band, I think it would be cool if Chris Jericho were to win this. He could still be the Money in the Bank holder, and when he comes back, he could go into a feud on what's probably CM Punk again, and this time win the WWE Championship at any pay-per-view, whichever he chooses, or whether it be on one of the main shows or something like that. I think that would be fine. So as of right now, I'm going to have to go with Chris Jericho as my main pick for the Raw Money in the Bank winner. And with this, anyone can really win this one, and there's that high potential with all these feuds going into together as one, and it actually means a whole lot more, and that's what I like about the Money in the Bank ladder matches. You never know what's going to be happening, and makes it for an unpredictable matchup, and that's who I got there for as my main pick.